All right, so let's discuss a very interesting case of free fall motion near the surface of the Earth, because there are a couple of interesting things that we will be talking about. We discussed the influence of gravity, for a mass, and we discussed that as you start moving away from a planet, perhaps a very giant mass, basically. So the gravitational field strength of that actually starts to decrease as you start moving away from a planet, but it stays like literally constant near the surface of the earth because it does not actually change in pretty much in its magnitude. So you would expect a very small change which could be taken as negligibly small, so you don't have to worry about that. So near the surface of the earth you need to take this into account, that the gravitational acceleration stays constant. So you can take this value of like 9.81, or approximately 10 meter per second square, to be the acceleration of anything that falls near the surface of earth, to be that, right? So another important thing that you need to take into account while you're talking about the free fall motion near the surface of the Earth, and particularly like extremely near to the surface of the Earth, is that the air resistance could be taken as negligible as well. For example, if you just drop something from a very tall building, it will actually be under influence of the air resistance. But if you just drop something right from your hand and you observe it falling down to the ground, there won't be much effect of air resistance, given that the surface area of that thing is not pretty big. For example, you drop a needle, or you just drop a very a smooth tennis ball, it would actually fall down at the rate of 10 meter per second square, and air resistance won't actually be putting much of its effect into it, right? So these are a couple of things that you need to take into account while you're discussing the free fall motion near the surface of the earth.